Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about building an outside area for the store. I've done lots of building, creating an inside space, remodeling, adding product and that kind of thing, and today we're going to talk about outside. So let's go ahead and run into my store. We're going to take a look, see what we've got going on. Just a review of my store. So here's the grocery area. Off screen, I've mentioned before that off screen I will let my money build up and give me some extra money to spend for remodeling or adding new products. So while I was not recording, I did go ahead and add a couple new shelves back here. Some new products appeared recently, which are baked goods. So with the milk and eggs, I went ahead and added bread and pies, because who doesn't need bread and pies? So as you may have seen in a previous video, I did move my staircase, and it ends pretty abruptly here at the wall. There's enough room for the customers to get through, but it's not exactly, I don't know, pretty. And there's the clothes and the shelves. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to add an outdoor space over here on the lower floor, and then depending on how much money I have, expand the floor space above into an enclosed area on the second floor where I can add more product up there. So let's go ahead and start building outside. I'm going to go ahead and go out this door that's under the stairs. It is an employee only door right now. So when I build this outdoor space, if I want my customers to come out to it, I'll either have to let them have access from the front, from the parking lot area, or I'll have to build a door that they can come through. Excuse me. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and start building. So up in the toolbar menu, and I want to check. I purchased some land behind the store in a previous video for expansion, but I wanted to see how much room I had to the side so I can see how far I can go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could go 8 squares to the side without having to purchase any more land to the side. So that's going to be really handy. I don't think I'll need more area than that. All right, for outdoor, I'm going to go ahead and use concrete just like I use for the inside. We don't need anything fancy. And let's go ahead and start placing some concrete. We'll start there. I plan to put like outdoor equipment, lawn mowers, barbecues, that kind of thing, here in the outdoors area. So we'll need some fairly big space to do that. So I'm gonna, expand it there. And why not just take it up the whole side of the building so people can see it from the front? Know it's there, in theory. Alright, I think we'll go one more out. And if you haven't seen my video from yesterday about the changes made to the toolbar menu, I hope you'll check that out. They updated some different things, and it can be confusing if you don't know what they did and you're used to the old way. So check that out if you think that would be of help to you. All right, I'm gonna close it out and just kind of get a feel for the space. All right, so it feels long enough, but I think that's still a little too narrow, and I still have 3 more spaces I can go to expand. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go out a couple more. Now, the more you expand your store and the more products you offer, the more you want a cashier, another cashier to help, because lines might get too long. So I'm going to think, while I'm building, I'm going to think about whether I want to have an outdoor cashier. I'm sure you've all been to stores in your area that have outdoor garden areas. And there's often a cashier outside too to help you purchase your things there so you don't have to take it all back inside. So I'm going to think about that, decide if I want to do that. And okay, now I'm going to enclose the area because you don't want thieves to walk off with your stuff. Not that I think there's thieves in Retail Tycoon, but you know, got to think about real life here. Let's see, I think metal railing, or maybe the industrial. How much does the industrial cost? I don't know where it appeared. Oh, I just couldn't see it. So the glass railing is 150. Metal railing is 150. Industrial doesn't give me a price. Well, I'll go ahead and actually, I don't know, maybe industrial isn't ready yet. Usually if it's an item that they've added to the menu but is not actually available, it'll say coming soon, and it doesn't here. So we'll just go ahead and do the metal barrier for now. I can always change it later. Let's just come in a little closer so I can see. And let's go ahead and start placing that barricade. Just drag it to the next and drag it to the next. I'm leaving a space because if I decide I want to have an outdoor cashier, then people should be able to leave without having to walk back through the store. So I'll just leave that for now. The good thing about outdoor space is you can also landscape it with not a lot of trouble. All right, we're getting there. So I could add trees and benches, things like that out here, without having to worry about adequate space. I mean, I guess I have to worry about space, but I could put a fountain, all kinds of fancy stuff. Okay, so now it's fully enclosed. So now I want to get some doors that customers can come through. So we've got a swinging glass door. I don't really want that. I think we'll go with the sliding doors. A little more expensive, but probably worth it. Let's go ahead and rotate that and see how much space I need. Okay, so that'll fit right in next to the employee door. So go ahead and place that. And it automatically, I could, if I wanted to, remove the previous wall that was there and then place this wall, but that's just an extra step. It'll automatically place the item for you, and it'll refund you a little bit for the walls that it's replacing. So now customers have access to this part of the store. Let's go to the front. And maybe we can put a walkway here. We could even, if we want to, expand the parking lot, although as I mentioned in a previous video too, when I talked about how to build a parking lot, each parking space you buy, the price increases. So like your first space is $1,000, second space is $2,000, third is $3,000, fourth is $4,000, on and on. So I would be up to, I believe, my third or fourth. So that gets quite expensive. So we can talk about putting in more parking spaces later when the store is making more money. But I am going to go ahead and put a sidewalk in so that customers can get there. Back into that toolbar menu, back into the flooring, and we will just do just a regular sidewalk. Spin that up here. All right, so now customers can get into this space from the front if they choose, and they can also access it through the store. And here we go. There's a customer coming in through the front, and one of my workers ran out to see if anything needed restocking or anything like that, but nope. All right, now let's talk about putting in a roof, because I want to expand, as I mentioned, the second floor out this way, because here we've got one space and there's no room to put any product there. It's kind of weird. It makes customers turn immediately, so we'll just expand above. And if I wanted to, the outdoor space could be purely outdoor, nothing above it, and I could choose to just leave it open to the elements, or I could use roofing and put a roof over it, but no walls. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the upstairs. I'm not going to expand it all the way, but just enough so those stairs aren't so awkward. All right, so using the little arrows in the middle of the far right hand side, I'm going to move up to floor 2. And you can see the grid moved up as well, so I can see where I want to put some flooring on the outdoor floor. I think we'll just go out. Let's see, it's 6 spaces. Actually, let's go ahead. I'm just going to go out 2, so I'll go back in and remove that one. So it's not a lot of space, but it's going to make those stairs much nicer inside. Just going to spin so I can see what I'm doing here. All right, let's see what we've got. Now let's go ahead and just do it the whole way. The stairs are not all the way over, but that's okay. It'll give us enough space. All right, now I'm going to do some walls. And let's do just a regular wall. Maybe I'll put a window in the front, or windows so people can look out over the garden area. Oh my gosh, this house is near a pond, and get all kinds of wildlife. And I don't know if my microphone is picking it up, but there is a tree frog outside that is just going to town. So if you hear a weird sound, I mean, there's birds and things too, but this frog is just croaking and croaking. So if you can hear it, that's what you're hearing. And of course, as soon as I said that, it's like it knows I was talking about it, because it just got louder. Whoops, I forgot to turn that one. So we'll just go ahead and remove that. And as long as I have that menu up, I'll remove that. All right. Spin it and put it back. And there we go. Okay, let's do some roofing over that. I've mentioned before that there is no third floor for Retail Tycoon, or at least not yet. The game is updated and changed all the time, so maybe in the future. But for right now, it's not. So I want to put a roof over this new section. In order to do that, I need to move up So I'm going to hit that arrow again and just go ahead and put roofing in. Then I'll go back and remove the walls that are at the top of the stairs. Open up this new section, and I'll get a little money back for removing those. Alright, let's just go ahead and look inside and see what we've got. Alright, so those are the walls I'm going to want to take out. So let's go back down, and we're going to do the little trash symbol. Nope, don't want to remove that. Want to remove that. Alright, so it's opening up the space, and I get money back for each one. Looking good. Okay. Alright, so now that area is open to customers. You can look out on the patio below. Now, let's just run down here. We're going to go out that patio door and take a look at the space. Looks good. So we've got an overhang here, so I can easily put shelves against this wall, and they'll be protected by the floor above. If I put future items that I want protected, I can put roofing tile above this. I hope you can hear the dogs. They're a little bit interested in the frog. Not that they can do anything about it, but they're going to huff at the frog and tell it to go away. This is their house. Let's go ahead and put some shelves. That'll be the last thing I do. I'll just put some shelves over here. Actually, I'm going to check my menu because I want to make sure I'm putting the right types of shelves. So we've got small outdoor equipment, which you can see the little menu popped up there on the right. Chainsaw, leaf blower, hedge trimmer, weed whacker, and those go on the industrial looking shelves. Large outdoor equipment, generator, snow blower, lawn mower, and grill. Those go on the industrial shelves, and then that little gray square is it's like a floor pad. We've also got power tools. Those don't necessarily have to go outside. Large power tools and paint supplies. So let's go ahead and put, since it's the industrial shelves for both the small equipment and the large equipment, let's go ahead and put a couple of those up in this space. So those would be in the toolbar, in the shelves menu. There we go. There's the industrial shelves. We're going to move down to the first floor. Put them right against this wall. Whoops, and my employee walked right through them. All right, so we've got those placed. And I've still got a couple thousand. That wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be. So let's go ahead and purchase some equipment. Purchase. I'm going to do the instant delivery because I want to go ahead and place them without waiting for my delivery driver to go pick them up. So I'm going to click the little button above that. I don't need 50. I'm going to buy 10 small equipment for $1,600 and 10 large equipment. Ooh, large equipment is expensive. So let's just buy 5 of those for $3,100. All right, so those are... Oh, I don't have enough storage space. Interesting. Okay, so I can't buy the large equipment. Here's something. When you purchase items, you can purchase them in the 5, 10, 20, 50, or 100. Or that last little button is custom. And that will let you purchase a custom number, items of your choice. So let's go ahead and purchase 2. See if I have enough storage space for 2. So I'm going to buy 2 large outdoor equipment for $1,200. Yep, I sure did. All right, so using that shelf menu, finding them in the menu across the bottom. Let's see, small outdoor equipment. Let's do, I think that's a chainsaw. That one's a leaf blower. Actually, let's do the leaf blower because I'm going to do the lawnmower right next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and assign leaf blower to that one. And then we'll do lawnmower there. And as you can see, they popped up and they're ready for people to purchase. So there we go. I now have an outdoor space. I believe I will eventually put a cashier here, but not right now. And I'm going to put benches and trees, and I talked about a fountain. So that will take up space there. But I've got my outdoor area ready to go. I've got room up here for more product. And it looks like we're good. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos. Let me know if you have any questions or topics you'd like to see me cover. And I will see you all later. Bye.